Three times over, boy.
All right, we back with another episode of LJJ Lawncare. I appreciate you for stopping by and clicking the channel, man. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, especially if you normally come and check out this channel. If you like, you can join the channel and get access to members only lives and prompt message responding. I usually put out videos Sunday at 9 a.m. Today, we're going to talk about the 4 mistakes that's killing your lawn care businesses. And the crazy part is that you may not even know it. The first mistake that lawn care providers make is that they have their prices set entirely too low. If you think any moment in your head that you are not making enough money, then more than likely your prices are entirely too low. Many lawn care business owners undervalue their services, so they have no clue of the value that they offer for the service that they provide. That's what provoked them to charge such a less price than normal. I was on a live the other day and joined the squad, and they was talking about prices and things like that. And one of my people, they were saying that I charge $47 bi-weekly. And with that being in mind, I was like, whoa, why not $50? Just round it up. And he said, because the $47 sounds better than $50. Well, heck, if that's the case, $10 sound better than $20 to a customer. You cannot base your price on what sounds good to potential customers. You must keep in mind that you are running a business, not a non-for-profit. And the success of your business is determined by the amount of profits that you make within the year. You have to charge a price that will make your business thrive. You're about getting your profits. If you charge it too low, that's going to put you out of business. You have to keep in mind the cost of labor, equipment, and supplies has increased significantly. So it's imperative that you must avoid the mistake of setting your price too low. Don't wait till the end of the season to check your profit margins, only to find out because you kept your prices the same, even though inflation and the cost of living went up, which leads to you ultimately suffering the consequences of your business projections, reflecting the whole fact that you did not profit as much as you did the year before. Every year, your profit margin is supposed to increase, not decrease. There are hundreds of lawn care providers that put their lawnmowers up and sold their trucks and equipment and stopped servicing properties and closed the business because they felt that it wasn't worth it, because they was not making enough money. So again, avoid making the mistake of setting your prices too low. On to mistake number 2. Stop wasting time traveling. Many lawn care providers do not take into their mind the amount of time that they spend traveling from various locations to service properties. This in return is the enemy of your lawn care business. The mistake of traveling long distances to service properties decreases the amount of profits that you could have gained throughout the whole entire year. It is as simple as this. The more you drive, the less money you're making. It is destroying the profits that you could make. Even more simply put, in this industry, if you are driving, you are not making money. And if you are cutting grass, then you are. So it's just that simple. Cutting grass equals making money, and driving equals wasting gas and time that could have been utilized to make money. For example, if you drive 30 minutes away from the area that you normally serve properties in, only to service a property outside of the area for $50, and then you drive back into the area and it takes you 30 minutes to return, that's an hour that could have been utilized to service and make money. We only get to service properties for about 12 hours a day. So you must keep this in mind. The drive time is your enemy. There is a simple resolution to this painful profit-eating mistake, and it is to stay in the area that you are in and make your money there. There is no profit to travel 30 minutes in order to service a property for $50. Not to mention, you may get caught in traffic jams, and that will further prohibit you from servicing properties to make more money. Look, Keith Kefren said it best. When he first started, he would drive 2 hours out from his location to service a property, which was a commercial property, and it costed him 2 hours of his time to service it, only to make a measly $40 a week after he did his calculations. You have to avoid this mistake at all costs and optimize the area that you are servicing properties. Make a condensed route density impact with nothing but compact properties where you're at. Stay in your area and don't be led away by the temptation of other properties that's outside of your area. Now, if you're struggling to get customers in the area that you have chosen to service, then that only means one thing. There's a lack of marketing in your business. The lack of marketing will keep your business from growing. You'll be stuck with the same amount of customers that you started with. The more marketing you do, the more customers you can have. The mistake that we make when we lack marketing is diverse to the business. Because if you properly market yourself in your target area that you're servicing, you will not have to drive outside of your area. First of all, there are plenty of customers out here who wants your service. They just don't know that you exist. You literally have to place your business right smack in their face. Many Lawncare business owners rely on word-to-mouth marketing, and it's never going to be enough. You cannot expect for people to spread the good news that you have a business and you are taking on more customers. Relying on word-to-mouth market strategy is not going to be enough for you to fill up your schedule and gain profits. You're better off using the old school marketing strategy of hanging up cards on people's doorposts and advertising by knocking on doors and letting them know that you're there to service properties in the area. Again, this will build up your customer base in the area that you work to keep you from having to drive 30 minutes outside of your service area. It's your responsibility as the sole proprietor of your Lawncare business to start creating websites, start getting active on social media, and present a showcase of your quality work to attract new clients to your business. It's a really simple thing, and it requires little to no effort to take some before and after pictures and post them online for all the potential customers to see. This simple market method will drive customers to you, and you will be loaded. I mean loaded with more customers, and this in return will help your business grow. Now, posting pictures online you can do for free, but you need to consider using paid advertisement to reach a mass amount of customers. There are too many Lawncare providers that haven't taken advantage of Google. If you simply take the time to create yourself a Google business profile, you will be immensely happy and satisfied with the amount of customers that will be forced your way. And don't forget to get your truck wraps. Getting truck wraps can show people on site that you are professional and you mean business. That way, your business can thrive even more. It's puzzling to see how many Lawncare providers don't have truck wraps or magnets on their vehicles. Remember, your Lawncare business needs to stand out like a sore thumb. It needs supreme attention in order to gain the amount of customers to keep your business in business. Without customers, there is no business. So remember, it is immensely important to not lack in your marketing. Now that we're moving on and we understand that marketing can bring on a mass of customers, what's the point of being a marketing master strategist when you make the fatal mistake of having poor customer service? The mistake of having poor customer service is a Lawncare business devourer. Think about it. If you're not satisfying to the customer will not want to do business with you. It's really simple math. The customer don't need you, they want you. But if you can't satisfy their needs, they'll find someone else. Now listen, this is what separates the good from the greats. Think about it. when you yourself choose a business to perform some sort of service for you, you expect great customer service. It's just not good enough when the quality of the company's work is immaculate, but the customer service is poor. For example, if you tell a customer a date that you're going to service the property and you don't show up on that date and you keep postponing the date that you were supposed to show by 2 weeks or more, and when you finally arrive to the property and let's say you give it a real good curbside appeal, that is not going to be good enough. That customer will remember that you gave a date and you did not show. You have to have the ability to respond to inquiries and messages promptly when customers reach out for services. Either be really good at answering the phone or be really good at messaging customers back in a timely fashion. Look, you have to be good at one or the other. Avoid lagging in communication. That is terrible customer service and it will cost your business immensely. Now let's say that you're good at answering the phone and messaging back customers promptly, but you're not being professional and courteous. That defeats the whole purpose of answering the phone and messaging promptly. You have to be professional and courteous. Show customers that your Lawncare business provides satisfying, guaranteed customer services in language and in deeds. It's really simple. Just be polite, respectful, and mindful of the customer needs. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes in this business, you may find yourself making a deal with a customer that is very challenging. You have to maintain your professionalism and get out of the deal. For example, one time I found myself in a situation where a customer was very not good to work with. During our first conversation, I noticed that we were on the phone for 15 to 20 minutes, and I professionally explained to her that if I'm on the phone, I cannot service properties, which means that I cannot make money while I'm on the phone. I made that very clear, and she understood and agreed to my Lawncare service plan. Fast forward, after the first time service, 14 days later, she was on a bi-weekly schedule. I contacted the customer via text message to let her know that her property was on the schedule that day. Unfortunately, she contacted me by phone several times while I was servicing properties. Therefore, she was slowing down my progress of cutting the properties that I had to be servicing before her. I had to keep stopping and answering the phone. After explaining to her that I can't spend this much time on the phone, she finally communicated that her property did not need to be serviced that day. I said, fine, I will not be in your area for another 14 days. Then she got worried and she said that you may want to come by then. So I drove by her property and to service it. When stepping out of the truck, I noticed I received a message saying that I'm only going to give you $40 instead of $50. I let the customer go as professional as possibly I could. I wrote a text message to explain to her that I can no longer service her property due to the efficiency of consistency and broken contractual agreement. Now, even though I had to let the customer go, she received professional customer service and she had explained that she was satisfied with my service and wanted to continue, but I had to let her go. So always keep in mind to avoid having poor customer service by being professional and courteous even when dealing with challenging customers. So quick recap, this is 4 mistakes that's killing your Lawncare business, and these 4 are: prices is too low, wasting time traveling, lack of marketing, and poor customer service. I want to show y'all something real quick with this Husqvarna blaster, leaf blaster. I don't even lift it no more, y'all. Y'all talking about, oh, he's lazy. Look, I just grab it right here and there. It's attached to me just like this. I'm not even lifting. No more. No more lifting. I just go like this. If I'm blowing, look, it's a full, complete sweep. No issue. This is more heavier, grabbing it like this and doing this. I just start it, boom, boom. Then when it's going, I press this button down right here, and then it goes, and I just hold it like this. I'll show you right quick. Turn it on. That's what I'm at. So if y'all want to say that I'm lazy, y'all gotta say that I'm lazy at the right level. I'm severely lazy to a point of dark matter. So yeah, let me put this on up right quick. And if you don't know, this is the Husqvarna Max Battery Series Leaf Blaster 350IB. I love it. I be using this joker. It's great. Y'all already know about the steel blower. That's the serious. That's the big time situation. Say what's up, Shadow. Say what's going on. Smell that? Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Check out LJJ Way. Subscribe for that channel. I'm trying to be able to get live on that channel. I need 50 subscribers. Be a part of the first 50, y'all. And I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute. I got a few more to go. Let's keep it going. Peace. Remember, LJJ Way, LJJ Lawncare. You like this? Subscribe. Peace.
Crazy how I came up in this game and then I ran amok. It's Larry Johnson Jr., LJJ Lawncare, all on them trucks. I stand insanely on it, bro. I love to gain a customer. I mainly maintain what I must. I earn their trust off of the bucks. I'm blessing them with beauty cuts and placing them on YouTube, cause I'm trying to get subscriptions up. I'm driven by ambition, bro. I'm all about integrity. You should never compare to me unless you wanna see how deep your insecurity can be. I'm rolling so low in these streets and all I know is to live free. I'm full of peace, but when it comes to Lawncare, boy, I am a beast. I never leave until it's clean. I get them weeds and everything. I throw some seeds and motion leaves and trim them trees and charge them fees. And yes, I am the king of string. I said exactly what I mean. You see the way I do my thing. Them edges squared and crispy clean. And if you haven't did it yet, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. And best believe that LJJ Lawncare is gonna be right there.